Taehyung lovers, welcome back again to the Taehyung Lovers channel around the world. But this time, don't you dare skip the first few seconds of this video. Because what happened at Sun Bowl Stadium, El Paso, Texas truly made ARMY all over the world lose control. This was not just an ordinary BTS concert. This was not only about fan chants, a massive stage, or an ocean of ARMY bombs, but about the moment when Taehyung and Jungkook showed such intense stage chemistry that the internet started asking, could this be one of the most emotional and most insane performances in BTS concert history? From Jungkook's sharp stares, Taehyung's spontaneous movements, stage outfits worth thousands of dollars, to the moments during Butter, Mic Drop, and FY that made the stadium shake nonstop, everything will be discussed completely in this video. And believe it or not, there were several small details from Taehyung on stage that even made fans in the front rows admit they cried after the concert ended. So watch this video until the end, because the longer you watch, the more you'll realize that the night in El Paso was not just a performance, but a moment that will continue to live in BTS and ARMY history. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the latest Taehyung news. And don't forget to help make this video go viral so the world will always see the kindness, sincerity, and extraordinary charisma of Taehyung. Sun Bowl Stadium, El Paso, Texas, a night that was not simply ended, but immortalized. In a border city that is usually calm, thousands of ARMY lights transformed into a pulsating galaxy, filling every corner of the stadium with hope, energy, and emotions that are difficult to describe with ordinary words. This final night was not just the closing of a tour, it felt like the climax of a long journey reaching its peak right before the eyes of the world. Under the spotlight and the echoing sound without pause, BTS once again proved why they are not just a music group, but a global phenomenon living between the stage and the hearts of their fans. The indirect interaction between Taehyung and Jungkook became one of the biggest highlights. When Taehyung danced freely and full of character, Jungkook responded with rising energy, as if they were challenging each other through the language of art. This was not competition, but a wordless dialogue that could only be understood by those who truly paid attention. Time seemed to slow down. Taehyung was seen kneeling on stage, holding a red microphone with a grip that was strong yet fully controlled. His body leaned slightly forward, his hair falling naturally, and his expression showed deep focus, a combination of concentration and raw emotion. The green leather jacket with yellow accents he wore reflected the stage lights, creating a dramatic yet elegant visual effect. Pants with complex patterns added contrast, reinforcing the impression that every detail of his appearance was designed to speak without words. This was not just style, this was the language of the stage. Taehyung did not simply perform, he became the music itself. When he stood still, the stage felt tense. When he moved, energy flowed throughout the entire stadium. Many fans described this moment as the point where Taehyung truly merged with the atmosphere, as if there were no boundaries between himself, the song, and the thousands of people staring at him. Speaking about the outfit in this moment, although there was no official confirmation regarding the brand or exact price, BTS stage fashion standards are usually at a very high level. The premium quality leather jacket, possible custom styling, and signature stage accessories made the overall outfit estimated to be around $1,000 to $5,000 or even more, depending on whether the items came from famous fashion houses or were specially made for this tour. But clearly, the real value was not only in the price, but in the way Taehyung brought it to life. The dynamics changed drastically. The group formation looked solid, every member moving with almost mathematical precision. Jungkook was in intense synchronization with the other members, creating waves of energy that could be felt all the way to the highest seats in the stadium. Their movements were sharp, powerful, yet still controlled, a proof of years of training finally exploding into one perfect performance. The diverse outfit colors, green, yellow, red, blue, not only enriched the visuals, but also strengthened each member's identity within the unity of the group. In the middle of that formation, Jungkook showed the side that many fans talk about that night, aggressive yet still adorable. His expression shifted quickly from sharp stares, energetic movements, to small smiles appearing between choreography sections. Even tiny details like soft growls or lip bites during certain song parts became highlights, Not because they were excessive, but because they felt spontaneous and genuine, bringing the atmosphere into something more open and full of freedom. Taehyung and Jungkook were seen moving more casually, directly interacting with the audience. Raised hands, inviting gestures, and relaxed expressions showed that this was no longer just a structured performance, this was a celebration. The lights from behind created powerful silhouettes, while thousands of ARMY in the background looked like a living sea of stars. In this moment, the fans' voices became part of the performance itself. Fan chants echoed non-stop, including iconic shouts like "Mayanhiyama" that sounded so loud they almost blended into the music itself. Songs like "Butter" became a playground for Taehyung. He played with style, expressions, and movements that felt spontaneous yet charismatic. Meanwhile, the transition from songs like "Mic Drop" into FYA became one of the most unforgettable emotional points, a shift in tempo and energy that felt like wave after wave crashing endlessly. There were also small moments that perhaps not everyone noticed, but meant everything to those in the front rows. Brief eye contact, smiles thrown toward the audience, or even a feeling of singing together with Taehyung, all of it created an incredibly personal experience. Some fans even described it as a moment where the boundaries between artist and audience completely disappeared. But behind all of that, there was one common thread tying the entire night together: authenticity. Nothing felt forced. Every movement, every expression, every interaction, everything flowed naturally. Jungkook with his unique duality, Taehyung with his irreplaceable stage charisma, Namjoon with his powerful presence, all united into one complete narrative. El Paso that night was not just a concert location. It became a witness to how art, emotion, and humanity met at one exact point and created something far greater than just a performance. A night that was not only seen, but deeply felt. A moment that was not only remembered, but will continue to live in the memories of everyone who was there. And maybe after this night at Sun Bowl Stadium, El Paso, Texas, the world finally started realizing that Taehyung is not just an idol. He is a living emotion on stage. From his sharp gaze, his small spontaneous movements, to the way he made tens of thousands of ARMY feel connected in the same night, everything left a mark that is difficult to forget. The interactions between Taehyung and Jungkook, the fan chants shaking the stadium, an emotional atmosphere that felt so real made this concert not only watched, but truly experienced by everyone present and even those watching through their screens. Thank you for watching until the very end. Taehyung lovers, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoy content like this. If you don't like it, just skip it, because the Taehyung Lovers channel never forces anyone. But one thing is certain, this night in El Paso still holds many details that ARMY around the world are still talking about until now. What do you think about the Taehyung and Jungkook moments that night? Was this one of the most emotional performances in BTS history? Write your opinions in the comment section. And don't forget to help make this video go viral, so the world continues to see the kindness, sincerity, and extraordinary charisma of Taehyung. Keep following the latest news updates only on Taehyung Lovers. That information closes our meeting tonight. Good night, stay safe, and see you again in the next phenomenal news, because believe it or not, the story from El Paso may not truly be over yet.